Yes, people, good evening, merry motherfucking jingles, merry Christmas, merry fuckers, merry blow me, merry whatever, just merry Christmas. Shouts out to all the real ones, all subscribers, old and new, season's greetings to you all. Shouts out to all family, all close family, ones like Elia, Demario, TT, sister, brother, and Steve, WB, adopted son. Um, and anyone else that's cool. Boy, I'm feeling Man City running behind us. Chelsea pulled out of the race for Antoine Semenyo. It looks like it is just the two Manchester clubs involved. If I'm Antoine Semenyo, I'm not sure if I'm joining Ruben Almiron's Man United. In saying that, going to Manchester City, we might not hear of him in a year or so. Man City are one of them clubs that could make or break you. Has Anton been around Premier League wise long enough to go to Man City and make an impression? Now, his stats are incredible in the Premier League this year. I don't argue with him. I'm just wondering, is he actually Manchester City quality? They flirted with Rodrigo. I'm wondering why it's suddenly fuck Rodrigo now. Does Rodrigo not want to go nowhere? I would have thought of a World Cup around the corner, 226. He might have wanted to get some minutes and game time under his belt to be selected by Carlo Ancelotti, the Brazil manager. But anyway, straight into some transfer rumours. Ayub Boadi and another name I mentioned last night, Osman Dembele. Now, I can't get both of these names, and I'm out of my face. Anything I touch, press, transfer rumours, gossip, any YouTubers, any dick blowers, anyone that's taught anyone knows that much about football. It's kind of linked us with Osman Dembele. Number one, he's 28 years old. He is the current, not 4 years ago, like that'd be more Arsenal style, 6 years ago. He's the current Ballon d'Or winner. Or Ballon d'Or, if you like. Was it 33 goals last season, 15 assists? It's fucking incredible. It's why Paris Saint-Germain, he's a lot to do with why they run such a madness last year. French League was obviously already sewn up at Christmas, probably. Champions League, had a decent Club World Cup, won the other fucking World fucking Club Cup competition a couple of weeks ago against, was it Flamengo? So calendar year wise and trophy wise, PSG have had a fucking blinder. Osman Dembele has had a blinder. There isn't many reasons why I'd see why PSG would want to get rid of him. Now, they're not exactly having the best season in the world in France. Like, whoever's second, is it Marseille, Monaco? They're not that far behind them. I don't believe there's any risk of them not winning the French league. I just reckon they're going to suffer in the Champions League, etc. as the season progresses. They definitely don't look like the same PSG. I reckon a lot of that is obviously down to Della Money, Della Del Roma. Why did they sell him to Man City and brought in this Chav for about 45 mil? Chavalier, Chava fuckface, Chava fuck you. It was an incredibly bad decision by PSG and Luis Enrique and the rest of the PSG entourage. But Osman Dembele, 28, appears to be unsettled. All rumours are he's very, very, very unsettled in France. At 28 years old, right-footed, natural right winger, obviously could play on the left. It's the way Arteta would intend, I think, cutting in on his right foot, his obviously stronger foot, and make him a left winger. I've never ever seen him play left wing. I have to say, I've only even back to his Borussia Dortmund days. I remember this guy terrorizing French left backs and absolutely running at them like a madman and getting past them and scoring goals and creating assists, pretty much as easy as 1, 2, 3. Had a couple of quiet years in Barcelona, went all right for a minute, and I moved to PSG. I've watched this guy for the 3 clubs he's played for, and I do like him. And I do think it could almost be a title ceiling fucking signing if he was to hit the ground running and to start producing goods pretty quickly in an Arsenal shirt if it was to happen. The thing is, evening Vicstar, is it realistic? How much money does he earn a week? I reckon it's at least the 250 grand a week sort of range. PSG allegedly don't be paying these sorts of amounts of money to people no more. This was done a couple of years ago. Maybe he's one of the last ones. Maybe that's why they're getting him out. Maybe at 28, they're considering the poor bastard too old. I don't really know. On the other hand, you got Ayub Buwadi. Lil. Is it Lil? Fuck about Danny. Little central midfielder. Apparently a £39 million bid has been tabled. Chelsea, PSG will go as far as 45 million allegedly for the 17-year-old. Hincapié is a doubt for the 27th for the home game against Brighton. Another one that's attracting a lot of attention, and this is the Italian connection, Andrea Berta, and I'm forgetting his name, Michela. I call him Federico. But 19-year-old AC Milan left-back Davide Bartezeghe is of a massive interest to Arsenal Football Club. Gabriel Jesus, don't laugh anyone. He's been linked with Club Real Madrid this evening. With Endrick obviously joining, is it Lille also? With him fucking off to France, apparently there's a space for a striker at Real Madrid. Michela and Berta have been having some meetings over the past few weeks looking at young players from, well, all over the globe, but mainly Serie A. This Berta Tagagi, the left back, Lorenzo, whatever his name is, the AC Milan goalkeeper, a couple from AC Milan been linked with, a 19-year-old left back, a 20-year-old goalkeeper. Obviously, Ayub Buwadi, 17 years old. So everyone's pretty young who we're looking at. It looks like we are now going to switch our attention to the young side of footballers. Kenan Yildiz will be a target of Arsenal's come the 2026 summer window. It seems to be agreed that it's around the £100 million mark. Arsenal and Chelsea will be at the front of the queue. I hear Barcelona and Real Madrid will also be trying to hunt him down, but will they have the money to get him? Now, apparently, he's got a 52 million release clause. He's 16 years old. He's made 13 appearances in Serie A this season. His name is Honest Ahamar. He's a defender, and he has played 13 league Serie A games at 16 years old for Atlanta this season. Now, he's a little bit off my radar, this guy, considering he's been so young, but there's been so many good young players, shouts out to you, UE, that I've been watching over the last few weeks. But Atlanta's 16-year-old, Honest Anna, I'm going to call him Anna. What are you saying, laugh out loud? Not so much. Is gay coming to Arsenal? Most definitely not. Whoa! He does love a left-footed defender, one that could play left-back and left centre-back, could really turn him on. And for the sake of 15 million notes, we could have him fucking by the end of January. They might try and sponge him for another 3-4 games while they try and get 2 replacements in. One from Serie A, a central defender, and the other is Osman Diamonde, the Sporting CP centre-back. But Atlanta's 16-year-old Honest Anar is definitely one to keep our eye on. Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea. But Bayern Munich are allegedly already talking to Atlanta about signing him in the summer of 2026. Kenan Yildiz, Arsenal, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Barcelona, amongst others, will be the top target of Arsenal and Chelsea this summer. Igor Thiago, the Brentford striker. He's been linked with Tottenham Hotspur. Now, obviously, this is the guy that Thomas Frank brought to Brentford. It took him a year or two to get up to speed and, in the reserves. But he is Brentford's top scorer this year. I think he's on 11 league goals. Compare that to Gyökeres, it dwarfs him and makes him look like a big cunt. But Igor Thiago, Brentford, Tottenham, Liverpool and Aston Villa. There is a £55 million label around his head, allegedly. Fuck knows if I've worded that right. Who the fuck have I tried to write there? Semenion Anton. His decision will be made in the coming days. The release clause for him at £65 million runs out on the 10th of January. I'm hearing it is Manchester City. Pep the clause war on Arsenal in the title race. If I get Semenion and then a right back, it is on for Arteta and Arsenal. And Haaland keeps scoring. Rayan, the Brazilian winger, we were talking about him the other night with Usman on the channel. Rayan has been linked with Tottenham, the Brazilian, a 19-year-old wonder kid. Now, I thought he was out of contract at the end of the season. He's been linked with a £50 million move to Tottenham. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure he is out of contract at the end of the season. And Saka Bowie, once linked to Arsenal, played in the Turkish league. Was it with Fenerbahce or Galatasaray? Now at Bayern Munich, is being linked with a loan move to Crystal Palace. Daniel Menyons or whatever, their right back is injured. He's a massive part of their plight going forward as well, Crystal Palace. But a couple of my favourite bits today that I want to get talking about. Osman Dembele, 28-year-old PSG superstar, current Ballon d'Or fucking winner and gold medalist. Could he do a job for Arsenal on the left-hand wing? On the left wing. Ayub Bawadi, £39 million bid. It's going to take more like 45, 55 million euros, I'm hearing. Hincapié is a doubt for Brighton on the 27th. 19-year-old AC Milan left-back Davide Barteskege has rejected, allegedly, a new contract AC Milan, with rumours of a move to London and Arsenal Football Club. Calafiori has fully endorsed the move. Jesus has been linked with club Real Madrid. Michaela, our new head scout, and Andrea Berta have sat down and spoke about many players across Serie A and the world. Apparently not many of them are over 21 years old. Skelly, Martinelli and Jesus would be the three most likely to leave Arsenal if anyone at all was to leave Arsenal Football Club this January. Atlanta's 16-year-old Honest Anar, defender, has played 13 games in Serie A. I will be watching Atlanta ASAP because this guy's off my radar. Not seen him play. You know, I never lie. I'm honest. I'm brutally honest. I could be sitting here talking bollocks saying how talented he is for a 16-year-old. Looks like he's going to be as good as Saliba in 4 years' time. I could be talking all sorts of fucking horsemen you're here. Never heard of him, but he has played 13. I repeat, 13. Unlucky for some. Serie A games this season. Honest Anar, Atlanta's 16-year-old defender, smashing him. He's probably fucking left-footed as well, isn't it? Play centre-back. I'll probably play left-back. Yeah, it sounds like really Arsenal. Kenan Yildiz, Arsenal, Chelsea, Barcelona, Liverpool and Real Madrid will be at the front of the queue come the summer of 2026. Igor Thiago, as I said, the Brentford striker with 11 goals this season. Linked to former manager Thomas Frank, Liverpool Football Club and Aston Villa. Does Liverpool need to replace Isaac this January? Or do they need to be sensible and try and look for a central midfielder, a defensive one, a Carlos Baleba type, and a Mark Gay type at the back? Vicky's on the fighting Kraken. The Kraken. High grade look good at centre back. Hey, Saliba's the best fucking centre back in the world. Timber's doing his thing at right back. The defence is still fine, bruvs. Hincapié, I'm hoping injuries don't set in with him, especially as it is mandatory. I didn't know that this was actually, you may as well have just called it an obligation. It's mandatory. He doesn't have to play a certain amount of games. It's basically, it's done for the summer. We will hand over £45 million for Piero Hincapié. I'm not saying I'm mad at it, but if people like Mark Gahey on a free, or Moncano on a free, Ibrahim Konate on a free, all central defenders, I'm kind of surprised. We did put our eggs in the Piero Hincapié basket, but I suppose we wanted him for this season. And the players I've just named are more for next season. But guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. 8 of us in the building. Shouts out to Vicky. Shouts out to Yui. No one really wants to talk to me. Ain't that a fucking Christmas shame? Christmas Eve settings as well, guys. Merry fucking jingles to you all. What's your thoughts? It's Brighton at home on the 27th, followed by on the 30th. Is it Villa? Fuck about. I fucking hate playing Villa. And you know what? They're banging form and Morgan Rogers is fucking having it. Brighton on the 27th, 3 p.m. kickoff. Yes. And then at home again, thankfully it is 2 home games. Home to Aston Villa. Unai Emery's Aston Villa, who only turned us over 3 weeks ago. Was it 2.5 weeks ago? And on the 3rd of January to bring in the new year, we are away at a very unsettled, bit dipping in form, Bournemouth Football Club. Merry Christmas to you also, April. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to Yui, April, Vicky now up in the building. Let's fucking deal with a bit of Crystal Palace. Fucking Lee Akers! Oi, oi! 12 of us in the building. Lee Akers has brought the boys with him. AFC Always is now popped in as well. Oh, here we go. Merry Christmas, boys and girls. Shouts out to all my real ones. Do be liking, do be subscribing if we're new. It's the big man Dynamo, Lee Akers. What did you think of Palace the other night? I take it you was there. It was frozen fucking treacherously around the Emirates, bros. I was walking through there in the day with a big man. Fuck about it was freezing down at the Emirates Stadium. Or any fan that was in the building there. Fuck me. Well done to you. Well done to you. Ho, ho, ho, ho, ho. Wishing all you and the family happy Christmas. Same to you, my real one. AFC Always. Shouts out to all my real ones. Do be liking and do be subscribing if one happens to be new today. Is young players the way forward? This looks like the new head scouts and Andrea Berta's way forward for Arsenal. Apart from one player, Osman Dembele. Everyone that's just jumping into the stream, the links seem to be getting a bit hotter and hotter. Dembele, PSG, very unsettled. 28 years old. I think he's got 2.5 years left on his contract, so they're not in an urgent rush to sell. But from what I'm hearing, they're more than willing to cash in on him. I wonder what they would be asking. Ayub Buwadi, £39 million, allegedly has been tabled. That's a bid from Arsenal Football Club. PSG and Chelsea are very, very closely watching and monitoring the situation. Hincapié is a doubt for Brighton on the 27th. 19-year-old AC Milan left back Davide Berta has been linked with a move to Arsenal. This one is growing, getting a lot of attention as well. I reckon a left back is on the cards. Probably not for January, but I reckon this will be a guy that will swan into Arsenal. Davide Bartoszegi, I reckon, will play for Arsenal probably come the summer of 2026. Another AC Milan player we are closely monitoring is their 20-year-old goalkeeper, Lorenzo. I can't remember his second name. That's shit of me, I know. But what can you do? It's Lorenzo something. He's currently the number 2. But if Mike Magan's situation, obviously, could be going Chelsea on a free in the summer, it'd be wise of them to fuck off Magan now. And if Lorenzo's any good, AC Milan should be installing him as their number 1. Remember, you heard that one from me first. Gabriel Jesus, Jesus Christ, has been linked with Real Madrid and clubs in Saudi. Imagine if we could even nick 10, 12, 14 million quid for him. I'll be like, oh, fuck. Have a bit. Anton Semenyo, word on road is it's Manchester City going forward. He's rejected Manchester United and Chelsea pulled out of the deal. Obviously, they've got about 17 wingers. Ryan linked with Tottenham. Saka Bowie is on his way to Crystal Palace from Bayern Munich in a loan deal this January. Pep declares war on Arsenal. If I get my right back and if I get Anton Semenyo, I'm coming for the title. Possibly my last season in the Premier League. Fuck all yo Arsenal fans. Hi, do you prefer the Caravan Cup or FA Cup only, or the League and UEFA alone? The only double. Hold on, let me go back here. Shouts out to you, bros. Obviously, you are new. DJ who? Ecstasy. I see. Shouts out to you, brother. Hi, do you prefer the Caravan Cup and the FA only? No, I don't, because the truth is, if you win the Caravan Cup or the FA Cup, I think the Caravan Cup pays you about £1.3 million in prize money. That doesn't pay Havertz for fucking long at all. Does it even get him through 4 weeks? 350 grand? It plays Havertz for 5 weeks tops. If you win the FA Cup, you probably pay Havertz for 7 to 8 weeks. So if you get my gist of the question here, would I have risked your last night's wonderful victory against Crystal Palace in order to undo a fucking double 2-legged semi-final against Chelsea, which you could probably do without, a tough final in the Caravan Cup final if we were to overcome Chelsea? Yeah, money-wise, we can probably do without it. I know that's not very romantic and everyone loves the FA Cup and the League Cup and they're traditional and this and that and all that drama. But, brother, it pays Havertz for 5 weeks. I'm not talking the rest of the squad, bros. I'm just talking Havertz. It pays him for 5 weeks to win the League Cup. So I don't want to sound brutal. Why do you think managers don't give a fuck about the League Cup and the FA Cup if they're having a serious season going for a title and Champions League glory? They couldn't give a fucking fuck. Hence the lineup last night. Only really Saliba, you could say, was an absolute starter. Every week he starts. Hincapié starts at the moment because of the injuries. But again, the midfield, Eze's not really a starter. Let's be honest with each other. Neither's Mourinho, neither's Norgard. So we switched it up yesterday. Jesus doesn't start up front for us. That's obviously Gorka's position, whether we like it or not. So that's what the Caravan Cup should be used for. I hope we do the same away at Chelsea, like pretty much the exact same team. Give minutes to Max Dowman also. Anwari should have started. He's a cunt. He's obviously trying to let Anwari go. Arteta is the biggest snake since snakes begun. He's giving no minutes to Athan Anwari. He's a fucking waste man. Wants to break records on his 15 and give him debuts. Well, fucking play the poor bastard now. He ain't like he's less talented than Trossard or anything, or Martinelli. Fuck off if anyone thinks that. He just hasn't been tried and tested properly yet. Crystal Palace are shit. They certainly are. They got battered 2-0. Felt like the longest game I've ever watched in them temperatures was you drinking the teas, coffees, and bovrils, my brother. Bother, I'll call it. Did you drink hot cup of bother? I swear it's got like fucking beef piss in it. I'm a vegetarian, so it clearly don't work for me. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Let's be sparking one up this Christmas Eve. I would be having a drink, man, but I gotta go to my daughter's tomorrow and she'll fuck me up. She'll beat me up, man. You know what I mean? If I go there all lagging and that, so you know what? I've got to be well behaved. I can't be doing no fucking narcotics, no fucking alcohol today. I'll be beaten up. Chris Ree, rest in peace. Driving home to heaven, legend. Is that driving home for Christmas? Driving home for Xmas. Is that? Yes, man. That's the way every guy just sniffs your taste. Woo! You don't even need to eat it on him ganja that good, man. It heats me up. Tell me what is Arteta's issue with Benoit. Oh my god, I didn't even see that, and I was just fucking having a go about it. Leaters, get back here, son. I don't know, bruvs, but I know factually in his new contract, the 5-year deal he signed in the summer, it's written in about certain minutes. Hence these at the start of the season when Odegaard had to come off twice, he was putting on Awari. There's a minute schedule, and he's probably comfortably can still beat whatever it was. I have no idea how many minutes and what's in his contract, the ins and outs of it. But I know he's got a certain amount of minutes that he has to reach, or he can fuck off for quite cheap at the end of the season. If he beats them minutes, then we can sell him like any other player and ask what the fuck we want if we went to sell him. At this moment, I think Arteta's doing everything he can to piss him off. Bro, I know you love Trossard. Trossard's been a G. He is our top scorer. I'm not aiming at Trossard. I'm just saying at 31, he's not really a future of Arsenal Football Club, and Wari is. Martinelli, oh man, it's been 6 years now, bro. 7 years he's been at the club. I think he just needs a new club now, innit? Martinelli's a brilliant little player. I just don't think he's brilliant at Arsenal anymore. He needs a new club. Fuck him off. Let's play for Nawari. Arsenal the way. You fucking tell him, gal. If I was Nawari's parents, I'd tell him to leave Arsenal. He deserves a lot more game time than what he is getting. Well, brothers, again, don't fear, because I've got it on authority. This is authority. This is not like one of them fucking Luca fucking sauces like mayonnaise or ketchup or something. This is real. It's written into his contract. He has to play a certain amount of minutes. I don't have any idea on the minutes. I will fucking try my hardest to find out. But that's why there was at the start of the season a sudden urgency to give him some minutes. If you notice, when Odegaard come off at about the 20th minute, a couple of games not far apart, and Wari come on to finish the last 70 minutes of both of them games. You get it? There's 140 for you clocked up on the clock, my sons and daughters. So, yeah. And he can leave for very cheap, and I've heard that's between 5 and 10 million if he doesn't clock a certain amount of minutes. So obviously Arsenal will panic between now and the end of the season, or it could be labelled as void if we sent him on loan. From what I've heard, and Wari will never have a loan. He said he's made his debut, he signed the contract, that wasn't a part of the deal. Minutes was a part of the deal when he signed his contract, so go suck your mother. Go fuck out, innit? It's not happening. Crunkard's out, Arteta out always. Fuck them, that's it. They can all fuck off at the fucking club, including us to the bowl bag. Because, man, City are going to win the league with Semen. Do you know what? Semenyo, it's a risky signing. He's popped up out of the blue over the last year and a half, 2 years. And I reckon he must hit the... No. And I think he must hit the ground running, because they've got... God, who have they got? Savio. They've got Silva. They've got Foden, who does play the wing sometimes. They've got Dorku. They've got a few wingers, Ross. And I reckon the first 4 or 5 games into January, and possibly early part of February, whatever, I reckon he'll play every minute of the first 5 games for Man City. But if he ain't applying to fucking Pep's code, running up and down that left wing like a fucking geezer, backing up, helping out the left back, fucking bombing forward and scoring goals, he'll find himself out of the team. Just like Savio, Dorku, and every other cunt that's fucking fucked around with Pep Guardiola. That's why Pep Guardiola does win league titles. I do believe, bless you, Fabway, I do believe there's a massive smoke screen at Man City, though. I think it's more of I don't want to say a cry for money. I'm not convinced he's going at the end of the season. I think he's got another year in his contract after this season. Perhaps not after next season is his last year. I don't think this is last year. There's no way he walks out of England, especially if Arteta beats him to a title. You'd probably rather have a wank and wank himself to death in a frenzy in a bathroom than let fucking little Dick Arteta beat the Messiah to the fucking English Premier League title. I can't see him walking away if such a fuckery was to happen. So therefore, if Arsenal was to win the league, he's definitely having one more league, and then he tries to take it before he bolts out of the country. But something is funny there. Maresca already being the early contender. Maresca saying he's loving life in Man City and Manchester. In Chelsea and London on the King's Road. I'd say it's a massive risk, but being the Chelsea manager was a huge risk, and he's lasted some minutes compared to Graham Potters and fucking Scotters and I don't know, WBs and so top gooners are relying on Jesus and Havertz. Why we still want nothing. I think people are clutching at straws. I think the truth is, Craig. Merry Christmas, brother. Shouts out to you and your family. Hope everyone is good. Hope Santa Claus has delivered every gift that the children wants. But answering your question, I think it's because if Gorka is on 10, 11, 12 goals right now, do you think any cunt would be talking about Havertz or Jesus? Absolutely never. Not even a chance. It wouldn't be on no cunt's Christmas card list. We love Gabriel Jesus. He looks so sharp. He looks so ready to be involved in action after 17 years out. Last night was his 100th game, I think, for Arsenal. Like, imagine over a fucking 4-year deal, like, Haaland smashes 100 games in 2 seasons. He eats them for Man City. Probably scores 100 goals as well, like. This cunt, I don't know how many goals he scored and how many assists for Arsenal, but I'll tell you what, it's not good enough. And it's another geezer we're getting 0 for at the end of the season. Unless something unbelievable happens in January. And the Arsenal fans celebrating that win last night are nothing but a disgrace. That second half was atrocious. Bro, the fucking whole 90 minutes was atrocious. One thing, we started a little bit better than we normally do. There was a couple of chances created. Jesus had a fucking blinding chance, and there was a shot. Did it come off the post, possibly? That's something we ain't done in the last 3-4 games. I haven't actually seen us play well since Bayern Munchen. If all truth be told, I love you, Akers. I hope you're not blasting me. But 17 of us in the building. Merry fucking Christmas, guys. We're going to Toxmouth in the morning. So do be liking and do be subscribing if we're new. Man, I already said it. I've just said it, unless you've got the comment in first. Not measuring fucking art. But I'm just saying, definitely. I accept 45 mil now, bros. I'd have 45 for him. 45 for Skelly, 45 for Havertz, 40-81. That's 135 mil. Go get Kenan Yildiz and go and get Buwadi for about 135 mil. I replaced the 3 with 2. One young 17-year-old gangster of a central midfielder, and Kenan Yildiz, a fucking Turkish G on the left wing, and can play striker and pressure Gyökeres up front. Old Abbott Gold. Never me, bro. On the beer son, fucking, I see you fucking come winter, rain, sleet, or snow. I'd have a fucking cold frosty one in my fucking hand round here, you cunts. You tell him, Lee. A Merry Christmas to you, my brother from another mother. Martinelli was lit last night in the first half. He's trying to make an impression. Is that an impression to leave? I see a tweet of his the day before the season started. When you see my name this season, it will be because of goals and assists. And I have to be honest with you. Compared to the last 4 or 5 seasons, like minute to goal ratio has probably not been terrible this season. I don't know how many he's got. Probably about 5, perhaps at best. Haters! We miss you, haters. We do. We miss you, haters. We do. We love you, haters. We do. Merry Kimble, fucking to you, haters, haters, haters. Let's show love on the channel. It is fucking Christmas after all, guys. Do be fucking liking and do be fucking subscribing. If you're fucking new, it doesn't cost a fucking penny. Just hit the fucking button. Be nice. It's fucking Christmas. If you ain't gonna subscribe now on big ass Christmas fucking Eve, when the fuck are you gonna subscribe? You two, how you been? Wrapping up the presents, bros. I feel like I've signed Pepe for 71 million. Everything's expensive, fella. Oh, mate. When did you get the big man? The big man. When did you get CR7? Nice new pair of football boots. The new, what is it called? I was going to call it something. I want to sound a bit funny. It's like the Banger Bang ball. The brand new football that's on Rose. Probably 50, 60 quid's worth of football. I think they're trialing it right now in the African nations. African nations, guys, I will be covering that from the knockouts. Fuck the group phases. I love all football, but the African nations get fucking ever so boring. I've watched the Senegal, not Senegal. I watched Egypt the other day. Very entertaining. Salah, Salah, Salah, and etc. Martinelli played well because he played with Jesus. He hasn't been the same since Jesus got injured. And why? He's only comfortable with Jesus. What? Jesus because of what? Jesus drops off on the left a lot, and what? It lets Martinelli slightly cut in. What is your point with that, Yui? You know I love you. You know I love you. Bros, I don't give a fuck who you like playing with, bros. Get the fuck out. Bros. Arteta's been here 5.5 years, bros. So imagine, the best performances I've ever seen from Martinelli was under Unai Emery, and that was fucking 6 years ago. I feel you, bro. Very expensive this time of year. I'm going to Brazil for the new year, fucking son. Rio. Jesus, fucking no fucking sleet and snow in this country for you, is there, son? You get a bar, bro. You're worse than a fucking... Just like one of them ones, a fucking caravan and fucking running around the fucking country. Don't you fucking radiate, right? I get the fucking dig out. Dig! Where are you, dig? Where's my dig? big as a duck, if you like. Shout out to you, Mary Crimbo, fucking Vicky. Get your Vickies out for the boys. Get your Vixters out for the... my new favourite player is Cherky. I was proud. He knows ball. Rah! He likes old Czech, bros. I was talking to a Man City fan just this afternoon, and he was saying, that motherfucking guy, bros, that you said was going to be class for us. He goes, when I see we got him for like 29, 30 mil, he was like, I was kind of like, oh, this one ain't exciting me. I told him, don't worry about the price tag. I told him about that Evereche as well. The guy that's on loan at Borussia Mönchengladbach? Is he at Bayer Leverkusen? I think he's at Bayer Leverkusen. 17-year-old Man City Argentinian midfielder. He's shit hot. They've sent him out on loan. He ain't getting minutes. I reckon Guardiola should bring him back in January. Scare the life out of Arsenal. Smash some Ballon d'Ors! Oh my God, imagine the Ballon d'Ors he's going to see in Brazil. Oh, white Ballon d'Ors, black Ballon d'Ors. Oh, I'd love to go to Brazil and see all the Ballon d'Ors. Oh, imagine going to Brazil and just seeing all the... Fuck you. Darker skin, the better, I think. It really is true about that berry, you know. Anyway, 22, 23. Martinelli was top. 22, 23. Was he? Replicated that form. Probably. I'm not going to argue with you, Lee. You are a real one, of course. There's a new button on here, recording. What does that do? Can I record myself? Should I press it? This is going to be a risk, isn't it? Fuck it. Stay in the studio until your recordings. Oh no, updated. What do you mean updated? Get out, get out, get out. Fuck you. What are you doing to me? Fuck you. Fuck you, Lee. That was your fault. I love you, Lee. Oh, fuck me. I've got to stop pressing bug track. I'm not even off my nut, like. I just was off my nut. Bang! What do you mean it's recording? Recording what, me? Hold on a second. Share Oscar from 9 receiving. The cunt is live. The cunt is live. Tango 7947 fucking slash. He's got an incredible size penis. Over. Princess Leah, did you manage to get the syrup? No, man. No, sorry. I'm gonna try again. Again in the morning. Hey, certain shops down Blackstock and all that are still open, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna check in the morning. Yeah, I know, sorry. Where's the big man W? He's right in front of me, bros, right here. The gouching of a human being. The gouching. Gouche, Leoka says Merry fuck you Christmas.
Merry fuck you too.
He said Merry fuck you too, Lee. And absolutely Merry fuckless. You've been catching him near the darts, Lee, and near the arrows. From the alley fucking... I got to practice that, bros. I'll tell you what. Practice that sport for 6 months. I swear to God we could go Ali Pally next week, next year, and fuck around in the first round. I swear to God. If me and you put in training now, got our eye in. I'm small, innit? I'm going to go triple 19 every time. Fuck them cunts. I go up there for triple. Fuck that. Buff. Buff. Buff. 3 triple fucking 19s, you cunt. Something like that. Guys, do me like and do me subscribe. It's been pretty bouncing. Loads of people have been in. Only some of my favourites have been commenting, but shouts out to Leakers. Before any of you do disappear, the real ones, Dembele. I don't think it's very realistic, but fuck me. If you listen to certain people in France and journalists and even PSG fans alike, there's something wrong in the chemistry between Luis Enrique, I'm hearing, and Ousmane Dembele. And something is definitely wrong. We know he's huffy. He fucked off from Borussia Dortmund under a slight cloud. 137 million fucked off from Barcelona under a bigger cloud because they tried to fucking send the boys around to get him to sign a new contract, which he probably did. They sent the boys around Barcelona and he done what he was told. But he was always going to leave, innit? They just couldn't let him leave for the amount that he was going to leave for at that moment. AJ ended Jake Paul. He did, bro, but it was shit. Jake Paul just grabbing his legs. What a waste, man. It was the shittest piece of fuck I've ever waited up till 5 a.m. Bro, I was watching it live, you cunt. I'm a big cunt. I was live for it, bros. Fuck about. It was shit, mate. If you're gonna keep me up till 5:30 in the morning and it finishes at like 6:30, 7, you've got to make it a little bit entertaining. Jake didn't try it. He ran out in the first round, 1 or 2 digs, absolutely breathless, bang, held onto his legs. You got to know your level, bros. At the end of the day, love or hate AJ, he's a professional fucking athlete. He's a professional sportsman. If a professional boxer doesn't kick the fuck out of a YouTuber, and I've no disrespect to YouTube or YouTubers one piece, what I'm saying is, if a professional who has won a title at the end of the evening can't fuck, bros, he should have smashed him, let alone fucking dragging on. I know the geezer was only grabbing his legs and acting like a pervert, but yeah, that should have been fucking put to bed a lot quicker. Disgusting fucking fight. But they'll all get paid because AJ will now fight Fury. That cunt himself, Jake Paul. What, you think he won't get a massive contract to go and fight Fury? Of course he will. They'll call it an exhibition fight. The difference in Arsenal's play when Eze and Odegaard central is that with Eze, they look like they can create at will. Where with Odegaard, it's more predetermined in patterns. Pyramid. No, it's not pyramid either. Fuck me, I can't spell. Premeditated. No, it's not that either. But yeah. The difference between Odegaard central is that there's a little more likely they can create at will. Where with Odegaard, it's not so at fucking will. It looks a little bit slower. It looks a little bit like, yes. It looks like he's looking for Saka a lot on the right. It looks like he cuts back a lot as well and ends up going backwards. He's annoying me overall, the captain. I'm going to be honest with you. In such a season where you, like, I don't know, like, all 11 of you have got to be on the same page, like, you know, and he looks off the pace a bit. And it's strange, and I don't know why, because there shouldn't be no reason for this. Like Dan said, sell Odegaard, go all out for Morgan Rogers. That's exactly what I'll do. Man, if Man City come in this January, even this January, bros, it'll be a huge risk. But if they wanted to give me anything like 90 mil for Odegaard, bros, I'm snapping the fuck out of his hand. Old Pepe and the fucking shakes. I'm driving Odegaard to Manchester myself. And then I'm driving directly to the Midlands. And I'm going to go pick up fucking Morgan myself because I've seen enough of the kid. Like, he's unreal. He's fucking, yeah. And the thing is, you feel with Morgan Rogers, over the next 4 or 5 years, he can improve. Odegaard, is he going to improve over the next 3-4 seasons? Is he going to come into his peak and just be unbelievable? Because then, fuck me, imagine if we sold him to Man City and become a world beater. Or it'd be just a difference in manager. That there is clearly up for debate and discussion. But certain players should be able to do it anyway. I don't care if it's London, Manchester. I don't care if you're at Palace, bros. If you're fucking class, you're going to shine. Whether it's Yeremy Pina, Mark Gahey, Zaha, fucking Eze. If you're good enough, you'll shine. If you're good enough, you'll get recognition. 37.5 minutes on the clock, guys. Do be liking, do be subscribing. It's Christmas fucking Eve, people. Danny Positive Dan said quadruple. Hey, has only started up his YouTube channel. This man forgot we haven't won a trophy for over half a decade. Danny Positive. Fuck me. Danny Positive said quadruple. He must be a cunt. Never heard of him. Don't know. He's probably heard of me, I'd imagine. But I've never heard of it. Might have a little look later, see if he pops up or something. But yeah, never heard of the cunt. Never couldn't tell you. And if he records winning a quadruple, he can fuck himself as well. That's all I'm going to say. But shouts out to you, Dan. You have got a beautiful, beautiful name. I have to say that. What do you think of Semenyo, bro? I'm not sure that he's all that. Can't see him in average. This is the thing. I don't know why. Like, Liverpool could be tough because I think, well, Isaac ain't fit now. Hugo and Kantika is definitely going to play up front for the remainder of the season, I reckon. But if Hugo and Kantika are battling for that left wing spot and that, it'll be difficult because Hugo and Kantika is probably a better footballer and a bigger goal threat. Semenyo, I don't want to sound right. I'm sitting on the fence here, but you know, if he goes Man City, bros, I reckon he's got 4 or 5 games straight away, January, start of February. And if he ain't playing for the code, battling back at left back, being a massive goal threat, you could suddenly in a year from now see them fucking sending him out on loan and then selling him to Crystal Palace for 10 million quid and him trying to revive his career at Crystal Palace or Burnley or Bournemouth, again, with all respect. He sprung up out of nowhere a couple of years ago at Bristol City, I do believe, or Middlesbrough. City or Middlesbrough, one of the two. Bristol City or Middlesbrough. I think Man City is a club where you have to be class to kind of succeed, or you're going to maybe have your fucking little toes bitten off. Chelsea would have been a wrong move for him. Liverpool, decent move, but I mean, yeah. They've got so much talent going forward. Florian Wirtz is kind of playing on the left. And Kantika plays on the left. It could have been a battle for fucking positions. But anyway, it looks like Liverpool and Chelsea are not in the race anymore. I don't know. It's a risky one for Man City. But if he scores 8 goals and gets 8 assists between January and end of the season and Man City win the league, though, they'll see it as a risk of 65 million. 60 million up front. Or whatever the conditions are. I know it's 60 million and then have a 5 in add-ons. It could be worth the fucking 60 mil. It'd be worth it for us to pay 60 million for a footballer if we're guaranteed going to win the league, if you see what I mean. I just don't think Antoine is that guy. We need a left winger. It does kind of surprise me, him being a left winger, and us badly needing a left winger, in my opinion, that we haven't been mentioned more around his name. But to be honest with you, I'm calm with it. If that could bring me something banging like Kenan Yildiz in the summer of 2026, would I wait for Yildiz or take Semenyo now? I'm waiting for Yildiz and I'm waiting for 2026. I reckon we've got enough fucking players in our squad that can fucking bring us through to the summer of 26. Then upon us down in Victoria last night, he's as deluded as tired. Seriously, I seen that positive down in the Victoria. Oh, what do you mean in the Victoria? In Victoria, as in Victoria itself, like Victoria, like choo-choo train. Or you mean is there a pub called Victoria? I'm baffed. Who the fuck is this cuntly? Semenyo and Dorku on the wings, Foden in the 10 role, Haaland up front, firepower. Yeah, and you're forgetting people that's been amazing. Cherky. I think Cherky's been brilliant, bros. You're forgetting Bernardo Silva. And possibly a few more. So, yeah, I'm kind of worried, about Man City if they are to add a winger and a right back. I think they're a bit funny at left back as well, playing Mike O'Reilly. He's an everyone. It's like the Skelly situation all over again. Mike O'Reilly is a central midfielder for me. Gorka starting to look like we've got a dud. They're not being impressed by him. Yeah, I know, bros. Like when he's not getting chances, he looks shit. He looks like he's not in the races. And when he does get the odd goal against Bournemouth, Burnley, Leeds, Forest, or the other night. And the other night was a penalty, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's been horrible. I don't like him. I still maintain I would have took Sesko over him. I think Sesko would have slotted into our team a bit better. He's more skillful. You can see that in moments at Man United why it's not going brilliantly there for him. I think just maybe Man United accounts. I don't know. But you can see he's got more football nous about him, just the way he plays. He gets a lot more touch at Man United than Gorkras is getting at Arsenal, I'll tell you that much. Could that be the way we play? I don't know. Would Gorkras just been better off with Almiron, his fucking boyfriend up in Portugal? Or I don't know. On Holloway Road down. Okay, so he's a local boy, the Victoria on Holloway Road. Cunt says deleted his tie. It kind of says it all, but I will search this little bastard. Nice one to AFC always, and to super fucking Leators. 5 of us in the building, almost 45 minutes down. Guys, I'm going to give it another few more minutes and get out of here. I'd love to have a little Christmas drink with you all before I go. A little brandy and Baileys, but nah, bro. It's like 1 will turn into 2, and then, nah. I've got to be up too early. I have to be on point in the morning, so no. I think I'm trying to go and source some good old food and eat something pretty nice, even though it is late to start fucking cooking, but you know what? Bollocks. Sesko has been pony too, damn. I'd rather. Oh, and Kantika, bros. If you had the choice, bros, at £79 million, why wasn't that done? 22. Personally, I think I was scared of him just because he was from Germany, and I don't know. I think of Xhaka, I think of Kolasinac. There's certain things I think about. I think of Jadon Sancho. I even think of Jude Bellingham at times. I think of Reece Nelson's loan out there. I don't know. When I think of Germany, I think a lot of strange things first. So Germany scares the life out of me in basic cutting of bullshit. But I really liked him. I like the way he could play. He come from the left wing. I like the way he always cut inside and shot. I liked him a lot last season. And at 22 years old, bro, by the time he gets to Gorkras' age at 28, in 6 years' time, in 5.5, 6 seasons' time, I reckon he'll have done a lot more for Liverpool than Gorkras has done for Arsenal. Gorkras will be retired probably in 6 years' time, 28, 29, 34, 33, 34. He might not be quite retired, but I doubt he'll be at Arsenal and he'll be at Stockholm or Club Brugge. Club Brugge! or I don't know, Stockholm. I don't know, some piece of shit club in Europe doing all right in their respective country. What is your last thoughts, guys? It is Brighton at home and then Villa at home. Villa frightens the fuck out of me. Morgan Rogers frightens the fuck out of me. Not even a draw is good enough. If Villa beat us, they'll be on the same points as us, providing we do beat Brighton and they beat whoever they're playing on fucking Christmas Eve, I take it. Any fuck up against Brighton, bros, Aston Villa a few days later becomes a fucking huge worry. Francesco Isaac, not sure who's been worse. Don't know. I know who I prefer in my football club, though. I'll always say it the way it is. I still would have took Isaac. I know he's got a broken leg. He might not have broke his leg at Arsenal. He might have broke his leg 4 weeks earlier. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? I'm talking, if you want a guy that knows how to score goals, it's Isaac. Everything hasn't been going right at Liverpool this season, let's be honest. He didn't have a pre-season. He come in well late. No one's seen the best of Isaac yet at Liverpool, and they will. Whether it takes till next season now, obviously. Sweet. Hopefully he gets a fucking full pre-season under his fucking belt, and then I'm sure people can put to bed, is Isaac any good at 150 mil? We'll beat Brighton and draw against Villa. I hope we beat Brighton, bro, because they're a club that love to nick a draw of us as well, the little fucking cheeky little bastards. Seriously, guys, do we like it? Do we subscribe him? Yes, imagine. But Eze, I don't see another one. For me, I like Eze, but he hasn't helped his cause at Arsenal, bros. Like, I don't know. What you literally can't have a fucking lead on. Go and do something on the pitch, bros. He's been shit for me a lot as well. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm doing a watch along. It's hard to watch the game. But last night's game, I haven't had a chance to take a look at it again. It wasn't that exciting enough to put myself through another 90 minutes of it. I'll tell you that much. But from what I see of last night, I didn't like Eze. Where's Anwari, man? That is a real problem us Arsenal fans have to face. But we'll soon know, because if he starts getting no minutes in January, no minutes in February, the writing will be on the wall for the end of the season, 2026 summer window. Trust in fucking me. Eze has been quiet, I agree. But numbers are better than Odegaard, assists plus goals. Exactly. What is Odegaard on goals and assists-wise this season? The club fucking captain. What is it? 2 goals, 2 assists at best? I don't know. I can't really remember him doing anything more than 2 goals and 2 assists. Hence why he sort of hustled with with Gorka for the penalty the other day. I had a feeling he wanted to fucking bang in the penalty to try and get his numbers going. You know what I mean? And being the captain, I'm surprised he sort of didn't just insist. But everyone's nice at Arsenal. It's a nice club. And fuck a 3 points. Go on, you take it, mate. Well, no, it wasn't 3 points. Fuck the cup. You know what I mean? You take it, mate. Something to that sort of effect. But guys, Merry Christmas to each one of us all. Shouts out to UE, Lee Akers, AFC Always. Shouts out to Vicky. Shouts out to April. Anyone else that's been in the stream today? Shouts out to DJ Ecstasy, was it? Can't really forget that name. And anyone else that's been in the stream. Shouts out to all the real ones. Merry fucking Christmas. Obviously, I very much doubt this. I'm buzzing. I doubt there'll be a Christmas Day live. Let's have it right. There'll be no really reports between now and tonight. I think the only cocksucker likely to drop a video now with anything that could be of an inkling to anyone would be Fabrizio. Guys, welcome back on the channel. But I don't know. What's he going to do? Talk about Edric again, the old cunt. Fuck him. Eze can be pony all game, then come up with moments. A couple of examples: the assist for Martinelli, Eze, and Bayern. So who do you start then, Lee? As your out-and-out number 10, would you then assist Arsenal in playing Odegaard by playing him as, instead of Zubamendi, basically? Would you play him alongside Rice and play Eze as a 10? Because Eze is shit on the left. Odegaard, I've never really seen him on the left. I'm sure he ain't going to do too well out there. Left wing's still the only problem for me. Even left back, I'm chilling. Like Capier, Calafiore, Skelly are fucking absolute necessary. At right back, Blanco is good. Timber is very, very, very, very, very good. I'm cool with that. Mascara, Gabriel, Saliba, I'm cool with that. It will be good to get Gabriel back in the squad as well. He is back in training. Let's not rush him against Brighton unless he's ready. But yeah, hopefully against them bastards Villa, Gabriel could be back in the starting 11, guys. If you like to be describing Gabriel, I hear Kincapié. The motherfucker is a doubt for Aston Villa. Oh, sorry, for Brighton on the 27th, guys. I'm going to go into the transfer news one more time before I get out of it. Ayub Buwadi. Is it done to Arsenal? A lot of sources and media outlets are saying it is done to Arsenal. Maybe I'm pessimistic. I'm a little unsure. I know Arsenal, PSG, and Chelsea are all watching this kid hard. It'll be hard to even get him out of France. PSG want him badly. Ousmane Dembele, 28 years old, current Ballon d'Or winner, is unsettled in France and Paris. Is it time for a quick move to London? Would they let him go on loan? I doubt that would really do much for them, especially without an obligation, or at least some sort of, if he scores this many goals between now and the end of the season, some sort of obligation. I don't know. I think it could be exciting. I think, Arteta would love to put him on the left wing, even though I've never seen him on the left wing. I've seen him as a right wing specialist all his career since his Borussia Dortmund days. But fuck it, he is right-footed. I could see Arteta throwing him on the left wing. Hincapié doubt for the 27th against Villa. The 27th against Aston Villa, sorry. 19-year-old AC Milan left-back Davide Bartescaghi. This one's getting a lot of attention as well. I reckon this could be a sign for 2026, along with AC Milan's number 2 goalkeeper, Lorenzo, and I'm just going to call him Lorenzo. He's 20 years old. The left-back, Berta has been ever-present for AC Milan this season, and he's just 19 years old. Gabriel Jesus has been linked with clubs in Saudi and Club Real Madrid as a replacement for Endrick until the summer. Arsenal, if there was any sales, it'll be most likely to be Skelly, Martinelli, and Jesus. They are the 3 names that have been banded around by agents. Find these cunts clubs. Michaela, that's our new head of fucking scouting organizations, and Berta are talking about many players, up to 6 players we are looking at in Serie A. Michaela allegedly is a Serie A expert. Obviously, he was at Napoli most recently. Atlanta's 16-year-old Honest Anar. He's played 13 Serie A league games for Atlanta this season. I know Atlanta have been a bit shit, but who cares? He's 16 and he's played 13 league games. This is definitely a guy to keep an eye out for. Kenan Yildiz, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona all will hunt this kid down in the year 2026 summer window. This summer's transfer window. Igor Thiago, the Brentford striker, on 10 goals this season. Tottenham, his ex-manager, Thomas Frank, Liverpool, and Aston Villa have all been linked with a £55 million rated striker. A Sessegnon decision will be in the next couple of days. We hear it's just the 2 Manchester clubs involved. Pep declares war on Arsenal as long as he gets a right back. Could be Ben White. And Antoine Semenyo in the building. Imagine Ben White and Semenyo. They won the league. Pep declares war on Arsenal. Brazilian wonder kid winger, come striker, Ryan, has been linked with Tottenham at around the price of 50 million. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty certain he's on a free transfer in the summer. And Sakaboui, played in Turkey, currently at Bayern Munich. Looks like he is on his way on loan to Crystal Palace in the Premier League. 53 minutes on the clock, people. Do be liking, do be subscribing. I'm actually playing Wari in the 10, but Arteta never will. So would I, to be honest with you. I'd give him a go. Because he's got his £67.5 million boy, Eze, who's just turning 28, and he's got his captain, who he absolutely loves and adores. It's going to be impossible. But where do you play this kid? I think he's got to go back to the right wing, or if Trossard pisses me off, or Martinelli's playing like a little cunt, I reckon he's got to play left wing, bros. We're not going to get a left winger this January, I don't think. We weren't even in for the one that's highly available and got a release clause of £60 million that expires on the 10th of January. Obviously, that being Antoine Semenyo. 26-year-old Bournemouth left winger. I don't know, being a left winger and we're not involved tells me 2 things. Either we don't like him, that's the first clear one, or we ain't got £60 million knocking around. It could be either for me. Saka needs a Dembele type season. Is he ever going to have a Dembele type season? I'm talking 33 league goals and 15 assists. Because if he does that in the Premier League, that could make him almost win a Ballon d'Or. That's the kind of stats you need to win a Ballon d'Or. I don't think Saka's ever going to produce that. I love him. I can't ever see him banging over 20 good Premier League goals ever in his life for Arsenal, no matter what season. Maybe when he's 28, he'll hit 19. Goals, I mean. I think 8th and goes Palace. Oh, fuck. What about West Ham? Why are you starting on my 8th and bros? The left wing is a problem. The way I see it, I'd give him some minutes on the left wing and see what happens, isn't it? Or Bournemouth replace Semenyo. Even though he says he won't go out on loan, do you know what? I like that idea, you know. The manager, fucking, I'm going to call him Kiyosaka. Oh, what's his name? The Bournemouth manager. Oh, fuck. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know what he looks like. I know what his voice sounds like. Just can't remember his name. Anyway, him the cunt. Yeah, and he does like a loan. Like he gets the most out of his loans, whether it's Kepa for the season, and yeah, could he get a tune out of Anwari for the rest of the season? If Anwari be up for it, I'd say go for it. It probably would then make Anwari have to give us the benefit of the doubt, as in give us another season, because I told you it is a certain amount of minutes he has to hit this season. That's why he did start the season playing. And for some reason, I think he's pissed off Arteta. He's now not playing at all. Again, last night he should have been playing 90 minutes. Max Dowman, I think he's injured actually. No, is he? Max Dowman might be injured. If he wasn't, he should have been fucking amongst the substitutes and definitely getting minutes last night. Like, you know, he did. Listen, it was pretty much 10 players or 9 players he fucking changed. So congratulations to Arteta. And the jobs are good against Crystal Palace. A 2-legged semi-final against Chelsea. I'm not ecstatic against thinking about it because we were shit against them a few weeks ago in a 1-1 draw. Their best player sent off, Moses Caicedo. They had to sacrifice their second best player, Estavo, who I fucking love and adore. Why didn't we get him? That's another winger at Chelsea. Another one is Neto. Another one Gittins. Garnacho. Why would they even link with Semenyo? I've just named 4 and I know there's more. This suits Token legendary. I reckon he'll end up at Chelsea in the summer and it'll come back and bite us. Why am I thinking Chelsea? Liverpool and Chelsea are the 2 main clubs being linked with Ethan and Wari. Bros, I reckon would sell it. If we got a big enough bid, like 55 mil right now, we'd shit ourselves and sell. That's just Arsenal for you. We really would. And because it counts fully, 100% to financial fair play, I still think Skelly and Wari could easily leave this club because we're shit at selling. And if we got 45 mil or a 45 for a Skelly, for example, or a 55 mil bid for Anwari, we'd fucking shit ourselves. Sell, sell, sell, sell, sell! Hi, mate. I had no idea you knew Leah. Is she your daughter? Who are you? You police officer? I had no idea you knew Leah. She told me. Yeah. Lego Man gave Dalman more minutes than Athan. He's last in line, bros, behind all of them in Lego Man's head. Who is this Jerome character? I have fucking no idea. Hence, when I just see that, I was like, who the fuck are you, bros? No idea. Lego Man. Yeah, gave Dalman more minutes. He did get a few, again, at the start of the season. As I said, Odegaard come off injured twice, and I remember at the start of the season. He did replace him both times. He's got a certain amount of minutes. As I say, like, it'll be interesting to see what he gets between now and the end of the season. Presuming he doesn't go out alone. Guys, we've officially got 2 minutes left of the stream. I'm bare back in the 1 hour mark, and then I'm out the building. Guys, do me liking, do me subscribing. We are back on the 27th live against no, fuck me, Danny. Against Brighton. A couple of days later, it's Aston Villa. Fucking sitting in third. Morgan Rogers. It's giving me a total fucking heart attack thinking about it. 27th, Brighton. And on the 30th, just 3 days later, the games are coming thick and fast. It is at home to Unai Emery's fucking Aston Villa. Shouts out to UUE. Shouts out to all the real ones tonight. Shouts out to UEFC always. Shouts out to Liakers. It's City Sangay and Semenyo. Are they favourites? He wants more of a right back, but I think the Gahey one would be good for him. Can play left back right now because that takes the midfielder out there, Mike O'Reilly. Mike O'Reilly is actually right footed. Could probably fuck off to right back then. That could be the plan. Shit, that actually could be the plan at Man City. Get Semenyo, get Gahey. Gahey can go left back for immediate terms, and then work out in the summer where he plays after that. That kid can go right back because he is naturally right-footed, even though he's a central midfielder. But he's had a blinding season and worked his way into the England team just like Skelly did Michael O'Reilly. And then Semenyo for the left wing. Is he better than Dorcote? Well, if he hits the ground running at Man City, it's going to be interesting. If he doesn't, he could become non-existent. Does it make them favourites? I think with the know-how of Pep Guardiola, the certain bottle jobs we've had over the last couple of seasons, I say it kind of slightly makes them favourites. Slightly. Very slightly. I say it's definitely a 50-50, bro. Like, there's no saying Arsenal are favourites over Man City at this moment. Fuck that. What are they? 3 points behind us? 5? Is it more? Wow, Man City behind us. I know Villa are 3 points behind us. And come on, man. They couldn't score a goal for the first 5 Premier League fucking games. No, 0-0, 0-0, 0-3 at home to Palace. It was 0-0, 0-0, 0-3. But they got banged again 4-0. And never 0-0. And then they started scoring goals. Like, the first 5, 6 games at Aston Villa were fucking pathetic. I was waiting every single day Unai Emery to walk out. Not to be sacked, to just walk out. Because they fucked him in the summer. They sold Jacob Ramsey. They gave him nothing in terms of signings. And look where they're sitting, just 3 points behind us. Fuck me. So yeah, Pep, that's an ace up their sleeve. There you go. And I think it's a bit of a smokescreen, this Pep leaving. I think it was, listen, I need 100 mil in January. That's all. I need 100 mil. Semenyon, Mark Gahey, and who knows? He might do a cheeky 30 million, 25 million pound bid for Ben White. Get a right back, a left back, and Semenyon. If that was to happen, bros, Gahey, a Ben White even, and a Semenyon, I said he won the league. And I'm not saying Ben White's a great player, but yeah, he'd get the best out of him at right back, better than he's looked at Arsenal. Annoying as it is to say, but that's what I'd imagine. Left back, Gahey would fill in there right now. Guavia, Diao, and Diaz would continue in the centre. They've got an abundance of central midfielders. Obviously, my man, the hero, the former Ballon d'Or winner. Oh, fuck me, I forgot his name. Rodri. He's back. They've got Gonzalez, their £50 million defensive midfielder. They've even got the youth from Leeds, bros. They've still got all sorts of options in the midfield. They still got the youth from Leeds. Fuck. Calvin Phillips? Fuck did he go Man City for? Dickhead. Top trumps the card. Hold on. Top trumps the card game. Pep 999 points. Lego Man 500. There you go. Do you think Pep would take a Mesut Ozil? Bros, he would love a Mesut Ozil. We know he does force his players to... Would he have accommodated 10 hard-working footballers and allow one Ozil, not saying he was lazy, but that one, I'm going to call him, yes, a luxury player. As much as I loved him, this is not aiming at him at all, but he was a little bit at times, you know what I mean? He's not a guy that's tracking back at left back and right back and trying to break his bollocks, do you know what I mean? But I do believe that you from Leeds, I reckon he'd have got the most out of him somehow. I reckon he'd have got more than Guardiola, more than Ancelotti at Real Madrid. I reckon he'd have got a lot more out of him for some reason. Especially like Barcelona. In a different kind of league, a more slower paced league. I think he'd have done a madness of Ozil at Barcelona, bros. And Barcelona would have been supplying. Messi would have had even crazier stats. Interesting, isn't it? System player. The youth from Leeds, yes, the youth from Leeds. But we have bet back the hour mark. You're the man of the match, my brother. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Merry Christmas to us. All it is just under 1 hour for Christmas. So, guys, do be jolly. Do keep it down here AFC TV for the Christmas period and New Year. I'll be back on the 27th. We're back 3 days later on the 30th for Aston Villa. Unai's Emery's punching above weight title contenders. Peter and Love. No, we're not doing this. Coventry. Peter in Love, yeah. Coventry legend, brothers. Legend. Scott Marshall, Arsenal central defender. I think ginger hair. Andy Impey, QPR winner. Right winger. Scott Marshall. You tried it there, Scott Marshall, wasn't it? Arsenal defender. Never really done much. Probably played 7 games. Noel Whelan. Leeds United and Coventry, I think, and striker. And never reached to what he should have done. And I'm not even saying he was that good. Frank Sinclair, Chelsea, central defender, then went Leicester under the Italian, won a title. That guy. Mahrez time. Why do I feel Andy Sinton's coming? Whelan was good. I liked him. I looked all right for a little while. Was it Leeds and Coventry? Yeah, did he start off at Leeds? Nah, Coventry. I fucking can't remember. One of the two, I'm pretty sure of it. But Yuri, I'm starving, bro, and I got to walk that dog. Muzzy, is it? Turkish. And Leicester City midfielder Huckabee, Darren, Coventry again. You've been watching old Coventry games, haven't you? Paul Shaw. I like it. Arsenal, wee man. Thought he was going to be a wonderful number 10 at Arsenal, brothers. When I first saw him, I thought, Paul Shaw, oh my God, he's going to be a good... was he under George Graham, the cunt? He possibly is George Graham. Eric Young, central defender, Wimbledon. Mark Flats, winger, Arsenal. Did he play a game? Did he play about six? Play about six a game? 6 games. Mark Flats, I'm pretty certain that's an Arsenal winger. Interesting. I love you too. Liakers, Yui, you're both the man of the match this evening. Merry Christmas to both of you. Yui's trying to keep me here till Christmas, literally. Stephen Hughes, central midfielder, Arsenal Football Club. I fuck knows whatever he went on to after Arsenal. Leicester. Over London Sea, I think he went. Over London Sea and Leicester. I do believe. Mark Flats, can't tell you where the fuck he went after Arsenal, bros. Paul Shaw, he probably went fucking Mill or something. Stig Inga Bjørneby, Norwegian, I think. Left back, Liverpool Football fucking Club. Gary McAllister, criminally underrated. I know I was bold from him when I was about 16. But a wonderful midfielder. Very good midfielder. And just when you thought it was too late, he got a massive move to Liverpool, and then it just opened up a new can of worms for him. Paolo Vanazza. Slight, about 4% Italian, and come through the Arsenal Academy. I don't know if he made first team. Porco Dio, mi grande mi cazzo. Italiano. And there was high hopes for this kid. Old Arturo Lupoli. Arsenal Football Club, never heard of it. He went back to Serie A for a little while, and then Serie B, C, D, E, F, G. Merida, and never won. That on a League Cup debut and scored, I think, as well. You know, old Francis or Franny Merida. I think he scored League Cup game, Arsenal Football Club. He went Everton. I knew they were fucking blue. Did he never play for Leicester, no? Fuck you. Over London Sea and Leicester. Shouts out to you, Lee. I love you, brother. Still 10 of us in the building. Hour and 7 down. Guys, I'm officially staying to the hour and 10th minute mark. And without even a goodbye, I'm fucking out because Yui's not having a fucking bar of it because he's Turkish. Shouts out to Yui. Shouts out to the Acres. The strongest in the street, as usual. Who played for Spurs and Arsenal? Name 2. Sol Campbell. Pat Jennings.
He's good as Gallas.
Who? Oh, Gallas as well, yeah. Pat Jennings will do for me. Pat Jennings and Sol Campbell. William Gallas also. Got to be a couple more. Who played for? Oh, we just done that. Oh, not Sol. Okay, William Gallas and Pat Jennings then. Sorry, in that case. Finish the question, bruv. Minus Sol. And Gallas. Fuck you. Pat Jennings. Ah, that little thief, the little midfielder. Ah, he's a drug dealer now. He's a shotter. He went to Spain. He's got like a hotel and oh, fuck. Blackburn. Oh, he had a big long name. Duxbury. Oh, fuck you, Yui. Blackburn. 15 mil or something, you bastard. Ah, fuck you, Yui. That counts now. You know what I'm talking about. He's a drug dealer in Spain now. Come on, that's got to be enough, bros. I'm a City fan from the man up. Shouts out to you, Man City fan, bros. I'm shitting myself. If you pop off with a Mark Gahey and an Antoine Semenyo, the league is on. I reckon you've been a bit sloppy at the back. Donnarumma has improved everything for Man City, bro. Signing of the fucking century, the season, the summer before, and the summer after, before and after that. Donnarumma's the guy. He's going to fucking kick into play. Shouts out to you, Man City fan. Looks like is that a microphone there on your picture there, bros? Do you stream Man City? I might have to do an Arsenal Man City stream with you, bros. Adi Bayo. Guys, how did he play for some of the finest football clubs in the world? Real Madrid, Arsenal, a title-winning Man City. Fucking hell. You fucking bastard. Ronan Ricketts. That ain't him. Go on, Lee. But that ain't the one I'm thinking of. The fucking guy that went Blackburn. Lee, help me out. He's a drug dealer now. He lives in Spain. I think he owns a hotel. Gave up football well early. Couple of injuries, 26, 27. He was out, bros. There was an opportunity in Spain. Crossed the boat, innit? Willie Young. Willie Young. Not Eric Young. Willie Young. William. Willie as in dick, penis. Todger. How do you feel about the title race? I've kind of just answered that. I don't like it now. You without, like, bros, Ben White would improve you at right back. Listen, I like fucking the kid, Mike O'Reilly. I think he's going into the Lewis Skelly trap. He is a central midfielder who's been forced to play left back and right back on occasions this season. I think he's brilliant. Can he do that the whole season? I don't know. We were found out it's Skelly. Now Skelly doesn't play fucking any minutes for us. I'm sure you've noticed. Don't ask too much, especially for central midfielder. Ben White, Mark Gahey. You've been linked to that Reed. Is it Feyenoord or PSV Eindhoven? He looks fucking the bollocks, and I think I've seen a few clips on YouTube, to be dead honest. But at 19, speedy going forward, he looks good. Probably the best right back in Holland at the moment. You're linked with him. If you could get a couple of deals done in January, bros, I'm worried, innit? I'll be honest with you. Willie Young, I don't fucking know. Minus Bentley, that's the bastard. David fucking Bentley. Bang. And laugh out loud, you. Old Ronan, he did. Give me a letter. Hang on, innit? You don't know. Yeah, because you were a trip to Rio, bros. You don't know. Yeah, I'm not feeling the title race as much. And if you buy smart, and that whole Pep could be gone at the end of the season, that could be some sort of smoke screen into just give me some money in January. I don't want to lose my league title. I'm going to stay to the end of my contract, which I believe is the end of not this season, the season after next. So I reckon that could very well be his last season of Man City, win, lose or draw. But he's definitely not going to walk out if he loses the title to Arsenal and his little kid student Arteta. So I don't know. I think they're going to do enough to fucking make us win the league, make them win the league. And do you know what? Then he goes. And then it could be Arsenal season in 26. Steve Burrows, left back, Liverpool. Who? Felix Natal. I have absolutely no fucking idea. Dave Bentley, Yildiz gonna rock. Says James Black, bruv. If we can get Yildiz, man, summer 2026, I don't care if it takes 100 million euros, bruv. He's worth every fucking penny. I've been watching this guy for a minute. I've been watching him as much as I've watched Arda Galer. And he's shit hot, bruv. It's the flicks, the tricks. He's very good on the left wing. We badly need that. And he could also put a lot of pressure, which is needed, on Gorkrez's shoulders. If we can manage to fuck Havertz off in the summer, Jesus is obliged to leave in the summer. He's out of contract unless we do something nuts like give him a year extension for whichever funny reason. Yeah, Kennan's got to come to the club, bros. He fills 2 boxes for Arsenal in the summer of 2026. He's a natural left winger that can easily play striker. He can play 10 as well, but forget all that. We've got enough 10s. I see him as a left winger. And just when Gorkrez starts to annoy me, as he will next season, because he's shit. Love Sweden, not Gorkrez. Love Isaac, not Gorkrez. Yeah. The guy, I can't see past Kenan Yildiz. Kenan! Turkish! Shouts out to all the real ones. Right, we are finishing dead on. And I said this 5 minutes ago, on the hour and 15 minutes mark. So we've got 1 minute and 40 seconds. Guys, do like and do subscribe. And shouts out to all the new people today. Please get a like and a subscribe on the channel, bros. It's free. It don't cost you a thing. It's fucking Christmas. If you ain't got the Christmas spirit at 11:15 on Christmas Eve, you're never gonna subscribe. So please put a big subscribe and like on the video, please. And where's the other new boy? I forgot his name. The Man City fan, brother. We'll talk Man City again real soon. Please get a massive like on the video and do subscribing as you're new. The same applies to you, even as a Man City fan. I'll follow your channel back, by the way. If you have got a channel, confirm that with me somewhere. On all social media platforms, it's Danny AFC TV. Don't worry, you won't have to search for me. I'm godly like that. You'll find it. Just put Danny AFC TV, Danny AFC. I don't know. Spell it wrong even. It'll probably still come out. Don't worry. Bentley played in Russia too. Fuck me. What, did he go for some... Now, is that where he got his drug dealing habits from? The Russians. Interesting. Fuck you. But interesting. Not fuck you, Lee. Arteta will get the snowy. Wow, bros. You'll get a 7-year deal, bros. I can almost not read the rest, but I love you. I'm going to. Arteta will get the sack at the end of the season if he doesn't win the Premier League or the Champions League or a domestic cup. Ooh. Berta Wolves, I reckon. start asking major questions to the board and saying, like, this is how many years we invested this much. Do you want to give him another £270 million next summer? And worst way is not win the league, whether Pep's there or not. That would be a disaster.
Tugay, Turkish international midfielder, Blackburn, Galatasaray, Hasan Sas, Turkish from Mother Square captain, Rutsu, goalkeeper, black makeup on the eyes, and İlhan Maniz.
Can't say I know him. Turkish midfielder, I'm going to say. Played alongside Bülent, maybe. But I don't know. Hassan's from Mother Square. Rutsu with Rutsu, and Tugay. Oh, boys. Guys, we're there back to 1 hour and 50. Guys, do me like and do subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. Merry Christmas to everyone on the channel. I'm now going to see in the midnight hour. I'll be texting my daughter and a few loved ones, obviously, just saying Merry fucking jingles as you do. Merry Christmas. Shall I have a brandy and Baileys at midnight? I don't know. One could lead to two, and I've got to be on point.
Emre, Turkish genius, Newcastle.
And was it Marseille they nicked him from? They got him from France, definitely. They got him from Marseille, I think. He did on the rainbow flick over Roberto Carlos. Brap! Go on.
Emre
was a baller. You reckon you do get the opinion or feeling? Maybe a London club would have been good for him. Massive Turkish community. He'd have been fucking Newcastle in an era where there wouldn't have been one Turkish person in Newcastle. Maybe just one family somewhere, tucked off in an estate. I don't know. No disrespect to anyone in Newcastle or Turkish families. I'm just saying, like, I reckon a London club, whether it was Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, it could have been better for Emery because he definitely had talent. No trophies again for Arsenal. I'm hoping not, Craig, but you never know. It's too early to tell. We will have a rate Arsenal's 8 signings live. I think we'll drop that.
I've got an idea for that.
WB's got an idea for that also. We're rating Arsenal's 8 summer signings, and we're looking ahead to all transfer gossip. We're going into transfer season and transfer January business time. Will Arsenal be at the races? Have we got money to spend? I wish the club was a little bit more communicative like that. Like, guys, don't get your hopes up. We're signing no one. We had a massive fucking summer window, and we spent enough, and that's it. If Arteta can't win the league with this massive squad around him, 2 players for every position, he can go and officially fuck himself. I would have fucked him off years ago. I'll fuck him off at the end of the season if he does nothing. But it's going to be an interesting January. What harms us most is teams building and signing cleverly. I think if Aston Villa have definitely got 2 free signings to make. They gave Emery nothing. They're now in a title challenge. You have to kind of say it. They're 3 points behind Arsenal. If they was to turn us over, they could be fucking on the same points. Above us, if possibly, by the time we play Brighton and Aston Villa, respectively. So, guys, did we keep it down the AFC TV? It's going to be an interesting few days. It's going to be an interesting Christmas, New Year, and straight into January. There is a left winger available, £60 million. I'm not saying we should be signing Antoine Semenyo, but if a left winger is the missing link and he has got Premier League experience, it is something to think about.
Albay, defender Aston Villa, Turkish. Aston Villa Football Club.
Guys, good night. God bless. Merry Christmas, people. Keep it down the AFC TV. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Peace.